Yeah, I mean, private equity does a great job at finding value in their acquisition targets, right? Their job is to take the dry powder and find opportunities to make economies of scale and efficiencies and show their shareholders and investors returns. But what happens when those private equity companies get involved with decades old boutique service companies like financial services or accounting or law or insurance, is those private equity firms don't care about the employees that work at those companies or the client base. Their job is to extract as much value as they can out of that organization. And the easiest way to do that is to cut costs, raise fees, and that often comes at the expense of either the work experience of a lifelong employee of a company or the client experience. And private equity doesn't really care about that. I mean, certainly there are exceptions that want to maintain culture because that's part of the value proposition of the company that they're buying. But in large, that's not part of their acquisition strategy. So if you're a young producer and you've been working at a great independent agency and all of a sudden there's new quotas and new compensation structures, it's not a surprise that your small growing book of business is not what private equity was interested in when they purchased that firm, right? They want the recurring revenue, they want sticky relationships, and mentoring you and growing your knowledge base and helping you have a successful career isn't part of their churn and burn flip strategy generally. So, Apex isn't built like that. We are intensely focused on growing the team and teaching what we know to the next generation of professional service providers. Insurance is still a acutely relationship-based industry. It has to be. I have no concerns about AI replacing us as a valuable part of our client's team. Now, that doesn't mean AI doesn't have a place in what we do. We use it every day to get better and to be more efficient, but you ultimately have to build a trusted relationship with your professional service provider and rely upon them and trust them when they give you recommendations or give you advice about how to be better and more successful in your business.